Hey, welcome to Pendulum Magician combo. I don't know, I think it's 8 or 9 or maybe 7. I'm not sure anymore. Now, I'm going to go through the first turn 4 negate board. First turn, very solid negates. A lot of persons think I'm talking shit when I'm saying the deck can do it, and they're like 3 the maximum, but I'm going to do it now. You don't need this exact same hand. A lot of things you can substitute. I don't need pendulum call. If I draw the right scales, this doesn't even matter. As long as I can set scales, actually, this doesn't matter. This, I'm going to need either shrine or this. This is important to the combo. You don't have to have it in your opening hand. However, you're going to need to get to it. Cerberus is important. Must play for the combo. He's the most important combo piece. And Avian, you don't have to play Avian. Just a 1 card solid negate. That's what's there. So I'm going to go right into it. And we're going to do the obvious thing first. We're going to pendulum call using Dark Worm. We're going to add Oath and Fang. Then from there we're going to use Dark Worm effect to add gate 0. Now a very interesting play you could make here is that you could Cerberus, which we're going to do, pop itself to get Jackal. Then from there, special out Chrono and Apex Avian. Now you summon Avian directly under where your extra monster zone is. So if your extra monster zone is here, you summon the Avian right under it. That's an interesting play, and I could explore it a little more after. But for now, I'm just going to stick to what I planned for the video. Now I'm going to use Jackal in scale, pop itself, get Cerberus, then we're going to link someone, mod something, and we're going to go into our Electromite. The Electromite effect will go off. We're going to send Harmonize in as its last combo piece necessary. Now, the play we're going to make here is that we're going to put gate 0 in scale, pop it, and get Harmonizing. It was very important to have Jackal in the scale, apologies, in the face of extra deck along with a level 7 monster. Now from there, I'm going to scale up with Chrono and Oath. We're going to pendulum summon. Note where I pendulum summon everything. Always put your level 7 in the center, and Jackal is going to be at the right. Harmonizing right here. Avian at the far end. No, I'm not going to summon Fang. That's because Harmonizing has to use this effect to summon a level 7. Now you have 2 options here, and you have to recognize your matchup into which one you're going to do. You're going to do either A, summon Shianki in defense, or B, we're going to summon Dragon Pit in defense. Sorry if my cards are glaring, all of them are hollow. The entire deck comes hollow, so if you're after the blinging cards, this is where to go. So I'm going to summon this because most likely it's the least likely used card, because if I'm not going against Strikers, I don't really need it. From there, we're going to make our Absolute. And after we make our Absolute, apologies, we're supposed to draw a card. I'm going to shuffle the deck. The deck is completely randomized. No, it doesn't really matter what I draw. I'm not going to use it, but we just need something. Okay, perfect. A completely useless card. Now from here, we're going to use Chrono, pop itself, special summon Time Gazer. As long as we didn't draw the Time Gazer, we were okay. And now we're stuck. So what we have to do is use Todoroki Ice and Fire. And we're going to go into our Megatron. I'm just kidding here. And Absolute will go off, summon Erase ahead. Then we're going to Synchro into our Ghost Speed Racer. And from here, the important thing here to remember is that we're going to Fang in scale. Now this puts on 2 counters here, and we're going to use Oath to get back. And also, if your opponent destroyed one of these, because all of them were summoned from the extra deck, you get to add a card back from either your face-up extra deck or your grave. Now, if you're going to negate with your Vortex, do not shuffle this in. You don't want to draw it. It's a completely dead card. So you want to keep it over here. And There's a next way to do the combo, but I'm not going to do it for you, as it's very basic. All I would have to do is, as I said, summon the Chrono first. However, using the Pendulum call, instead of getting Fang, you'd have gotten a Harmonizing. That's the only difference, and you make the exact same board, but it's a little bit worse because you're going to play around hand traps. The thing is to it is because if you summon Avian first, if they were dumb enough to Veil or Ogo or anything impermanence, and they don't have a plan B, you negate and still summon this back. So it's like a freedom negate. Sorry guys, that's going to be it for the video. And you already gave your opponent every summon in the game. You gave them Pendulum, Fusion, Synchro, Exceeds, Link, everything. So thanks for watching guys, and I'm out. Peace, have a great day.